Hey, welcome back to the movie recap, and today I am going to explain a comedy and romance film titled, The Other Woman. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. The film begins with Carly Whitten and Mark King participating in a casual hookup in the wake of meeting each other on a pre-arranged meet-up. After 2 months, they are seeing someone. Carly is very blissful. Carly, a solitary profession lady, goes to work at a law office where she tells her companion and secretary Lydia about the relationship, where Lydia noticed that Carly hasn't been with a solitary man in a really long time. Much to her dismay that Mark is hitched to an effusive and masochist lady named Kate. Mark concocts a rationalization to leave town for a couple of days, let Carly know there's an issue with the pipes in his home. Carly is resentful about the short notification, and she gets into a contention with Mark. He drops her off to have drinks with her father Frank, who is seeing a more youthful lady. He persuades Carly to appear at Mark's place to shock him. She does as such, dressing as a hot handyman. She strolls to his entryway and is welcomed by Kate, who presents herself as Mark's significant other. A staggered Carly staggers off the means of the patio and excursions in reverse, thumping into a Goliath urn that she breaks. A furious Carly rages into her office the following day and destroys the blossoms that Mark left for her. She lets Lydia know that he is hitched, yet Lydia proposes this could give a zest in their lives of some sort or another. Carly is subsequently visited by an upset Kate, who has a mental meltdown after understanding that Carly had laid down with Mark on different occasions. Regardless of all of this, Kate keeps on tracking down Carly and endeavor to bond with her. At last, the two become impossible companions. Kate later takes out her fury by obliterating Mark's office with a golf club. Mark gets back home and takes Kate out, driving her to feel enticed into laying down with him. As she's in the restroom preparing herself, Mark gets a call from another lady. Kate catches wind of and fakes feeling unwell to not get into sex. The following day, while Kate and her sibling Phil are repairing the walls, she separates and lets him know that Carly is likely as yet taking part in an extramarital entanglements with Mark. She later stands up to Carly, who says nothing is going on and she's wounded by the allegation. They sort out that Mark is seeing another lady. Follow Mark to Miami and remain in Phil's Oceanside house as they spy on Mark and his new woman. They track down the couple at the Oceanside, and the two women are stunned to see the new, a lot more youthful, and incredibly hot lady named Amber. Carly and Kate squabble over Mark's adjustment of taste since both Carly and Kate are in their late 30s, while Amber just searches in her mid-20s. Carly pursues Amber as she runs down the Oceanside, and Kate stops her and both of them battle in a nasty squabble. Golden sees them battling in the sand and approaches. Having been gotten, Carly and Kate compel themselves to tell Amber that she is getting played by Mark. Somewhat later at a parking area, Amber is likewise fairly disturbed and uncovers that she knows who Kate is, guaranteeing that Mark had told her that he was getting separated, yet doesn't know Carly. That night, each of the three women get together at the Oceanside house where, despite the fact that they are frantic at similar person, they proceed to bond and drink and snicker while Carly begins making an association with Phil. The following morning, the loomed-over Kate says she maintains that Mark should truly hurt, so each of the three women plot to get a definitive compensation on Mark, using Carly's occupation as a legal counselor, Kate's information on Mark's way of life, and Amber's hopes to pursue retribution. Back in New York, Kate begins to meddle with Mark by putting hair expulsion cream in his cleanser and give him heaps of estrogen in his smoothies, making him develop bosoms. Carly meets with Mark out on the town, finds him playing with another lady, and slips intestinal medicines into his scotch and water. He then, at that point, poos his jeans and has unstable looseness of the bowels, then gets burglarized while attempting to get individuals to get him gasps. The women consider having one of them take one for the group and lay down with Mark to get more data out of him. They play rock, paper, scissors, driving Amber to conclude she'll make it happen. Things get more convoluted when Mark takes Kate out for a heartfelt supper with his colleague Nick. She begins to feel sincerely associated with Mark, no matter what his infidelity. Carly and Amber show Kate the following day a rundown of organizations that Mark has put resources into and stole cash from. Kate doesn't feel major areas of strength for retribution as in the past. Carly worsens things by messaging Mark to hang out. The women leave one another. Mark accepts Kate to the Bahamas as he designs a work excursion. Carly and Amber appear for a large number of Kate has given Carly an envelope with contracts from Mark's organizations, referring to Kate as the CEO of the cheated organizations. They follow Mark from a lodging, where he is with one more lady, whom he counts on with him where he keeps his seaward cash. On the day that the women intend to take their action, Kate tosses her commitment and wedding bands into the sea. Carly and Amber sit close by near the ocean. They later count on her to determine what is going on. The last standoff comes when Mark is welcomed to Carly's law office for a gathering. Lydia guides him to the gathering room where Mark is compelled to stand up close and personal with each of the three women. Kate promptly says she needs a separation, however Mark rejects, attempting to bring her back in with guiltless saying, "Sorry." The women show Mark that Kate has returned all the cash to the duped organizations, leaving Mark with literally nothing while Kate gets the other portion of his cash. Scratch comes in subsequent to being come clean, and he fires Mark. Mark separates and loses his poop, tossing the papers all over and strolling face first into the glass wall, making him drain. He rushes to a PC and sees his financial balances shut. He strolls into an entire glass wall and he ruins his suit. He goes outside the structure and sees his vehicle getting towed. He shouts in fierceness and asks how this can deteriorate. Plane then, at that point, emerges and hits Mark right upside the head, thumping him on his butt. The women meet one final time and toast to their kinship. The consummation text expresses that Kate works with Nick now and is the CEO of numerous effective organizations. Carly and Phil turned into a couple and are anticipating a youngster. Golden beginnings a relationship with Frank and they venture to every part of the globe to stay aware of the late spring season, however Carly will not refer to her as mother. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for more content like this and leave a like to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.